Hello, welcome to Black Amethyst Oracle. I'm Carmen, and today I'm trying something really different, hopefully fun, hopefully useful as always, but it's different, so let me kind of tell you what's going on. So if you don't know, I have this little deck I made, and it's called Psychic Radio, and it has lyrics on each card from songs, and the intent of the deck is to be able to pull feelings, you know? What I'm doing here with this whole situation is I just started pulling songs, and I kept going, and there were 9, and I was like, oh wow. And I just wanted to go with it. I just have this strong feeling about going with it. So I'm going to do 9 fairly quick readings, and the idea is to find love energy around you. So you choose the song you want to put on the jukebox, and I'm going to tell you the love energy that's around you. This could be the person on your mind. This could be someone who has a crush on you. So basically, you know, anything goes. I've paired each song with a stone or a crystal, and I'll get to those in a sec, but I also have shuffled and pulled an oracle from the Animal Spirits deck for each one in advance. So those are there. And I have a couple other ideas and a tarot deck for each reading. But they'll be quick. Let's just make it fun and quick. Hopefully fun. I mean, with 9, I don't know the odds. Anyway, so I'm going to insert a still after I go through this introduction really quick with the numbers so that you're sure you get your number right, and you can also pause there and kind of really think it over if you need to. So we have, for the first card, it's Your Love is 1 in a Million. That's Aaliyah with Pyrite. Number 2, Take Me to Your River, I Want to Go. That's Leon Bridges with this Desert Rose. However Far Away, I Will Always Love You, The Cure. I believe that's a zeolite, they call them. It's just quartz. I Keep Falling In and Out of Love with You, Alicia Keys, Honey Calcite. Lately You've Been on My Mind, Harry Styles. That's a Herkimer diamond. I don't get it out much for readings, but I've had it a very long time. Anyway, What a Wicked Thing to Do, Make Me Dream of You, Chris Isaak, Wicked Game. This is Jasper. If You Fall, I Will Catch You, Time After Time, Cyndi Lauper, Tangerine Quartz. I Got a Feeling That It's Time to Let Go, Post Malone, Aragonite. And Let's Stay Together, Al Green, Howlite. All right, so I'll put in the other picture now with the numbers, think it over, and I'll see you at your little reading. Hello to the first song, Your Love is 1 in a Million by Leah with the Pyrite. Your animal card was Cosmic Egg. And then I just shuffled this out for you, and I'm doing it with each group before I get started because I want to give the cards a chance to repeat because there are only about 28 in the deck. So with 9 readings, I feel it's only fair that we do that as we go. So we have here a message for you that you are rare, and there's power in your rarity. You are either coming upon a time or have recently reached a time of an openness to basically allowing your life to unfold and trusting that what's meant to be yours will be. Realizing that there have been certain contracts written for you, and there are certain aspects of like this destined path for you that you won't be able to stray from because you're meant for big, beautiful things. And even when things don't feel like they're lining up for you that way. It is in your fate to be to grow and be enlightened, and to have truth, and to have an abundant kind of life, really. Now let's look at, I want a message about love energy around you, someone. Show me the love energy of someone around this Aaliyah pyrite. Number 1, people. Energy of someone around. Ten of Cups. Well, well. 4 of Cups. And Ace of Pentacles. Wow. All right. I said it. 10 of Cups is your ultimate relationship. It's your absolute happy ending. It's a very spiritually connected bond. This could be someone that you're with now, someone you're thinking about, or someone who's on the way. 4 of Cups is basically like, it's a kind of like feeling flat and uninspired space. And I feel like that is possibly you. Like, I feel like you have been going through moments of wondering, like, is anything ever going to work out for you? Is anyone ever going to show up? Is anything ever going to be right? And I mean, even if you're connected to someone, you may be in this sort of like weird, detached from knowing your own fate energy, you know? But that's what the seer and this cosmic egg are about. The fact that you may not always be able to discern, you know, what is destined for you from what your ego believes is happening. But these cards are here to tell you the 10 of Cups, the good relationship, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is the absolute, like, you know, earthly beginning. It's the planting the seed for all the abundance that is coming to you in your life. And this is a start energy, and this is a finding everything energy. And here I see a flat, detached indifference, kind of like blah feeling. And I think that this is all just a message for you that there is around you the energy of the connection that you crave and that you've wondered would exist, and it will be ready to start or restart soon. Okay. Ta-da! We did it. Number 1. Hello to the second song, Take Me to Your River. I Want to Go. That's Leon Bridges. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful song with the desert rose. There's a cleansing feeling here. And then we have your animal spirit was rabbit, and soil is what came from the Mystic Misfits Oracle. I'm doing those as we go so that cards have a chance to repeat. It's a small deck, and I have 9 piles here. So, you know, this is just telling me about you a little bit, that you need to understand that your thoughts and words are shaping your life and your reality. And it's very important that you know, learn to calm and quiet your fears, because it's a vicious cycle, you know, and you don't want to just run in a circle of anxiety, basically. So that said, rabbit is also very much connected to romance and gentleness, and certainly a vulnerability in the heart department. This is an earth card, and I do understand that the rabbit is probably makes most sense for a rabbit to be an earth animal. However, I very much connect rabbit to heart. I have tattooed a rabbit on my heart, actually. So, okay. Soil is about growth. It's about it's actually about decay and growth. So again, this is like you are tilling the soil in your thoughts and your actions and your choices and the words you say to yourself more than anything, and the thoughts that you ruminate in. Those are the soil from which you are growing. And you know, even the song "Take Me to Your River," like, and I said with the desert rose, there's this deep feeling for me of cleansing, and you know, this deep craving for sweet love, like this deep yeah, craving is really the word. Like, I feel you want a safe place. You want a safe, secure, stable connection. I don't, you know, whatever you have going on, that's what you would like. And you want to put your roots down. You want to grow from this place of love and probably create abundance. And I believe in this case, probably with family. I'm going to get 3 cards. We're going to look at the love energy around you. This could be someone on your mind, someone you are connected with, someone you have been connected with, or even someone who's just interested in you, whether you know or not. Okay? Let's look at the love energy around the second group. Neon Bridges, Desert Rose, or Little Rabbit. What's the love energy around you? We've got a King of Swords. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, I looked away for a second. King of Swords, what else? Show me this love energy. Knight of Swords. There's definitely mental energy going on. Somebody around you. I feel like someone's talking to you. There's someone in communication with you. One more for this love energy around. They call it the Pope-S, but it's the High Priestess. Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, I get the sense that there is a lot of mental activity in your love life, like a lot of things in your mind, a lot of, maybe you make up a lot of scenarios in your mind that aren't necessarily realistic, and it's out of like fear of loss or rejection or abandonment. And it feels like there may be someone communicating with you who is quite possibly bringing up those feelings, bringing up those thoughts. And what the message for you here is about that energy is you do have feeling about it, like a deep inner knowing about it. Like in the High Priestess energy, there's the moon, and there's all this like empathy and psychic knowing. And you know, it may, like I've said this, I feel like it comes up a lot, but it's very difficult to separate what your mind and your ego and your persona and your, you know, flesh body, what all that tries to tell you against your own intuition, because those ideas and thoughts that come in and scare you and freak you out and are designed to, it's self-protection. And you have, I sense this great need to be cleansed and to feel safe and be cleansed of this energy. And you know, the problem is you can be with someone or talking to someone who is a great communicator, and they may like reply quick, they may be there for you in that way, they may say all the things you want to hear, they may, you know, have a lot of strength in the communication department, and for some reason you still question it. And I think here are the messages for you to lean into your inner knowing a little bit more if you can. Like, try to find ways to sort of accept responsibility for your own, like, getting worked up mental energy. You know what I mean? I feel like this is a person that you should be able to talk to, but you're going to want to bring balance. You're going to want to bring like something earthy. Like here we have earth, rabbit, and soil is certainly earth, right? You want to bring a grounded energy into this connection, because otherwise it's just, like I said, that vicious cycle. So yeah, cleansing and grounding and being aware of your thoughts and the things you say to yourself and others that create this situation and all the hiccups. Okay, so it looks like you've got somebody either in or coming in who you can talk to, and they want to be there. It's very simple. So don't talk yourself out of something if they're there. All right, thanks. Hello to the third song, However Far Away, I Will Always Love You. That's not the name of the song, of course. That's just some lyrics, but it's The Cure, covered at least twice I can think of. So the animal spirit that was under your song is eagle, and I just freshly shuffled from the Mystic Misfits Oracle deck. You got the Observer, and I'm going to use this for 3 cards to look at love energy around you, either recently, now, or soon. But just to speak to these oracles, there is something powerful happening, something very powerful and spiritually guided. Eagle being the god of the sky, the most powerful flying apex predator. The eagle is associated with messages from divinity. It's associated with, I mean, not even just messages, but being like the right hand guy, you know, like for the gods, and like just directly bringing it in a flash, like directly bringing illumination and truth to you. And a lot of times this is a transformative energy. So, you know, this is air, and it's the eagle, so it's air, but there's also with a heavy relation to the sun, which is also like fire energy. So it's very explosive, it's very quick moving, and it's very precise. And so basically what I'm trying to say is there's a powerful soulful connection near you, either recently, now, or very soon. And the observer is the energy of someone who is waiting for such a thing. The energy is someone who is cautious and like discerning, but also like she's keeping her eyes to the sky, you know. And I just, you know, eagle being one of the constellations, there's a little constellation up here, and it just made me think about the fact that my son is named after the eagle constellation. But that's okay. So that just true story. You are dealing with a very, very powerful soul connection. Okay, that's my son's story in a nutshell. He and I were meant to be, and I swear it. And so yeah, there's that kind of energy. And then of course the song, of course, like it's so, don't you just, how do you not feel that song, right? Like it's just so beautiful and timeless. Anyway, yeah, so you've got your eyes open for such this thing, and I have a feeling it has or will knock you off your feet. Like it's just gonna come in faster and stronger than you ever imagined. Heavy energy of it. It won't always be that easy. It may show up in an easy fashion. It may show up just loud and clear, but it also, none of these are simple. Just a warning. That's a warning from this song. Like sometimes things, you know, you think wow, this should just be perfect now because we found each other. But ding dong, it's not. All right. So let me look at the energy around you. Love energy around you right now. Show me somebody around you. Page of Cups. Somebody sending you sweet messages. Either they have or they will. Sorry. Energy around you. Love energy around you. Tell me about this connection. Four of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. So we've got some water and 2 earth here. Okay. So yeah, so messages coming in. Sweet messages, romantic messages. And the Knight of Pentacles is someone really making an effort, you know? This looks like pursuit to me. Either you've been pursued or are being pursued or are going to be pursued. Like I said, it's coming in loud and clear. This person doesn't seem to be holding back how they feel, and they aren't trying to take it slow. So I mean, I think Knight of Pentacles is is the slowest knight, I believe, but it's still emotion, you know, that I still, in relation to this Page of Cup cards, I'm just saying, like, it feels like it's emotion to be substantial, like somebody wants to get to you. And so yeah, Four of Pentacles though is speaking of investment. This person wants to invest in you, like, so I think you're going to recognize this person by their openness about how they feel, their willingness to share what they want to happen with you, and basically the actions will speak as loud as the words is what I'm getting. The actions and the words. It's all like this person is covering all their bases because they want to invest in you. They want to invest in a relationship with you. They see room for growth. There is, however, I sense this little eye, and she's looking up here. There is you seem to have maybe a wall up. Like, that's fine. This person, if they really are if they are this eagle coming in, you know, that eagle relationship coming in, if that is the person, they'll be patient through your wall and wait on the other side with the boombox, you know? All right. I hope that made sense. I feel like I'm doing it too fast. It's too short, right? No, it looks good. I think it remains to be seen if this is your eagle relationship that's on the horizon, but I kind of suspect it may be, and you may just take a little time to let your walls down and be sure and feel secure about it. But this person seems a little relentless. Okay, good luck. Ooh. Hello. What are we on, 4? I keep falling in and out of love with you. Does anyone remember, or anyone else remember when that song came out? I was a kid, and it was on a soap opera commercial all summer long. And it's just so dramatic to me, and it's so good. Your animal spirit card under your song is Cobra. And I just freshly pulled this mirror from the Mystic Misfits Oracle for you. I'm doing that as we go because there are only like 28 cards in that deck, and we have 9 piles, so I want them to be able to repeat if necessary. Honey Calcite and this honey dripping song. And then you have Cobra, which is, you know, it's fire energy, and there is definitely a passion I'm feeling here. The honey calcite is creative, and there's just this like this passion. So it feels to me, and this mirror is about duality to me. So I basically feel like there was or will be a relationship for you that is that feels like a reflection of yourself, that feels like, you know, your other half. But I feel like, you know, when you picture like the cobra swaying to that like music, that seductive music, like kind of feel like that's that same energy here with the song you've chosen is the cobra, and like this kind of like being like wooed into like a spell, you know. Like I just feel like you're gonna encounter, if you haven't already, this very intense, passionate sort of dance with somebody. And that's not to say that it's all smooth sailing, but there's definitely definitely just this real feeling of seduction and passion and creativity, and just feeling like you've met your I want to say other half, even though, you know, I don't know that I believe in that any of us are just halves, you know, but you know what I mean. Like you'll feel like you've met the person who sees you. When you look into each other's eyes, they see you and you see them, and you see each other in yourselves, like in a way. Okay, so what I want to do is get 3 cards and look at the energy of love around you, some kind of love energy around you, and as far as like in a person. Could be recent past, it could be now, or it could be coming up. Some love energy around you, kind of immediately around you. Four of Pentacles. For this one, I'm getting attachment energy. Emperor. That's counterpart feeling. And one more. This deck calls it the Pope, but it's the Hierophant. Okay. Yeah, big time. Okay, here we go. 4 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Hierophant. Yeah, I said there's attachment energy. It's like there's it's hard to resist. There's a pull, there's a magnetism, and the Emperor is showing me a counterpart that I feel like this person has already made an appearance. I did say this could be coming up, so you'll know if they have or not. If they have not, you're in for a whammy. But if they have, you know exactly who it is. And this Hierophant energy is just, let me tell you, you got soul lessons with this one coming, because it is very much this pull and this attraction and this magnetism and this mirroring that is happening or will happen, that is absolutely one of your finest teachers, one of your greatest mentors is this relationship. There's a reason for it, you know, like it's funny, I was about to say it takes 2 to tango, which I feel like, just because I can't escape this like feeling of you two doing a dance, and this seductive dance, and this passion, and this great energy, and like this you know how the cobra moves, and then like I said, the mirrors, like 2. There's definitely a soul feeling here, like a deep soul connection feeling with this one. And like I said, is very creative and is very fiery and passionate. So really, if it's already in your life, if it's giving you any grief, if it's giving you tremendous happiness, whatever state it's in, I would just say that it's highly significant and it's a great teacher for you. So if times get rough, I mean, which is bound to happen when you have like this kind of intensity, is bound to happen. So like if it gets difficult, you know, it's okay to trust that you can learn from this. It doesn't, and feeling this with a person doesn't mean you have to stay together, but it does mean there's something for you to learn from it. Okay. Is there anything else? Yeah. I mean, if you two can make it work, it may require going away from each other, coming back, who knows, several times. Like, if you two can make it work, it's it feels to me like the kind of love you wouldn't want to stray from. It's the like you won't want to. You just like if either of you have ever wanted to cheat or be poly or whatever, like that's not even a thing. Like that's just like, no, you're my one, I'm your one. Like there's a real commitment feeling here. It just may not always be as easy to get to. I'm just throwing that in there. But yeah, looks good. You got some serious, powerful love mojo around you right now. Either past, present, or future, coming up real soon, real recent. Okay, that's it for you. Thank you. Hi there to the folks who chose this Harry Styles song. Lately you've been on my mind. I think that's Adore You or something. And the Herkimer diamond, little sweetheart. And so your animal spirit card was bear. And I just freshly shuffled and pulled Sun for you from the Misfits Oracle. I'm doing those as I go because it's a small deck and we have 9 readings, and I want the cards to have an opportunity to show up if they want to more than once. So right here, I mean, it almost feels so obvious, but there's an energy of a relationship that has been in rest, or has been in pause, or has been slowed down or stopped. I'm thinking of the bear, the hibernation, and there's always this element of reawakening and coming out like out of all the dreams and out of all the necessary rest, you know, to see, like, you know, I think the bear wakes up and is immediately hungry, you know, so I think you know, you have a relationship that is emerging from that. So chances are this is someone that you have been with. This sun energy is, you know, what is that? Earth. But they've got Kim Krantz put bear as earth, which makes tons of sense. But I also feel always a sun energy with the bear. I think that ties into many mythologies, but I mean, there's even a sun on the card. Even though it's earth, there's the sun. So there's a fieriness, but sun energy is strength, but also positivity and great omens, like basically growth and big time growth, actually. Like, we're all here because of the sun. We are here because of how we are placed in space in the orbit of the sun, you know, like we have just the right conditions to maintain this planet. So I just feel like that's a message about the right conditions, you know, for this relationship. It may not have been the right time for the relationship at some other point. This does feel recurring. This does feel recurrent, or, you know, reemerging, because that's just what I'm getting. And lately you've been on my mind, like somebody you've been thinking about. Like, not that I didn't mean for the lyrics to tie into the reading so much, but they kind of have been. So I'm going to get 3 cards on the energy of this love energy around you, and it really feels like I'm looking at this, what I'm getting in this sort of relationship, connection. We'll call it a connection. Do you think that my having 3 giant cups of coffee is helping or hurting? All right. Okay. Show me the love energy. Show me this person. Queen of Pentacles. That's very nice. It's actually Capricorn energy. Doesn't mean you have to have it. Have I told you about my peeve? My peeve of people throwing out. You'll watch a reading and they'll be like, they'll name all 12 signs. It's like, whatever. I said Capricorn energy. That means a lot of different things. Doesn't mean there has to be a Capricorn involved, but it is about this earthy kind of like somewhat, you know, security driven and practical energy. Whoa. Okay, more on this person. Knight of Cups. That's my Romeo card. Six of Cups. Whoa, could this be any more perfect? Let me explain. Knight of Cups is that romantic message, that romantic gesture, that person coming forward, this person, this relationship connection, that person coming forward and saying, you rule. Like, you are my love. I love you. This is Six of Cups is the nostalgia, and it's the memories and it's also this innocence and this sweetness of the memories, but it's just like this warm soul nostalgia. Like, thinking about you makes me miss you, and it makes me just warm thinking about what we have had together at some point. Queen of Pentacles energy is definitely just wanting to put some nurture and love into this. And I would say, again, like waking up from the bear hibernation and being like, you know what? That would be good for me. This would be good in my life. This is a person who provides me love and support, and I feel protected and safe with them. I know they would never do me wrong. Why would I not want that, you know? And this is them coming to say so, and this is them in an energy of missing you and thinking about you and looking at pictures of you. Yeah, there's a ton of warmth in this reading. You know, the sun. Sorry, I just feel overwhelmed by it. The Knight of Cups is Pisces energy, and it just so happens that I am recording this during Pisces, and the moon is new in Pisces today, so it's about setting intentions. So new starts are abound, and you may watch this who knows when. No one may ever watch it for all I know. So at any rate, the point is Pisces energy is very mushy and very emotional, and somebody has big feelings for you, and they may be, if you watch this like as it's happening today-ish, tomorrow, like this all may be emerging soon, or these feelings are being set out before the sun now, and give it another rotation of the moon, and you may find this person coming back and saying, hey, I've been thinking about you a lot and I miss you and you're everything. Oh, I have such a good feeling in my heart right now. And speaking of Pisces, I just basically like cried with the rain all morning, and now the rain is gone and the birds are singing. The sun's not out, but the birds are singing. You might be able to hear them. And I'm just feeling really warm in my heart for this, for you. Okay? Beautiful. Congratulations. Hello. What number is this? 6? This is the Wicked Game song by Chris Isaak. What a wicked thing to do, make me dream of you. And we have a little jasper here. Your animal spirit card was deer, is deer. And I just freshly shuffled bat from the Misfits Oracle, and I'm doing those as we go because I want the cards to have a chance to reappear for different readings because there are only so many in the deck. Yeah, so to get started, I would say that the connection that is near you and the love energy around you is one that has quite possibly has you may be on the lookout for it. You know, if it's something that has already happened or something that is coming up, here we have the bat is, to me, just, you know, just hanging there, just quietly taking a look from a different perspective. And here we have, you know, there's so many things about deer. First of all, deer is like gentle and nurturing and very divine, very, very divine. But there's this feeling for me of vulnerability and a real need to nurture yourself. And I'm really drawn to this pair of dark, beautiful deer eyes and this pair of eyes on this back guy on this card. And there's just this really looking at a situation, and there is a sadness to me. What a wicked thing to do, make me dream of you. Like, I feel like this is about a connection that may have left one or both of you feeling hurt and feeling the need to take care of yourself, nurture yourself, find your way, and find a way to rest, pause, and look at the situation. Okay, let me get some cards for more clarity around the love energy that is around you, either very recently, now, or soon. Love energy, like a person. What kind of love energy is around you right now? Nine of Cups. To me, this card is definitely speaking of it. Finding meaning and comfort, but also there's a self-care vibe on this card for me right now. Three of Pentacles. That's working together. Growth. And one more for the energy around. Love energy around you now. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Nine of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. We got a little water and earth. And earth. So yeah, I just feel that the energy of the person in this connection around you is even though it doesn't say it necessarily right here, there's definitely a contemplative energy. Like there's a feeling of, there's a feeling of almost, I want to say stagnation, but it doesn't feel like it's for long. It feels like there is a real need for someone to take care of themselves. And I think that is this person. And I think that may have left you in the relationship much like this deer, basically, like feeling kind of like, whoa, like a little nervous, a little like, is everything going to be okay? But you're being called to like, kind of like hit the reset on this sort of like the way that this relationship connection may or may have sort of overpowered you to a degree. And it's just only going to be to your benefit to kind of like just chill for a sec and like look at the bigger picture. Try to like zoom out and look at the bigger picture. Look in your own beautiful eyes and realize like you have to take care of yourself, and that this is probably going to be okay. There's an energy of this person wanting to take care of themselves. It's almost like they need to figure out some money stuff, even though this is cups, but these are pentacles. And I just kind of get the feeling that they need to basically, maybe they don't know what they're doing. Maybe they are in a transition with finances. Maybe they aren't entirely comfortable with the see this moth here? And I always think of, a lot of times I think of the moth to the flame kind of thing. I think they are drawn to you, but I think they also feel this need to get everything in order before they just get burned to bits. You know what I mean? I think this is an energy that probably exists in both of you, this like wicked game energy where it's just like, oh my gosh, like I'm so caught up thinking about you. Because like this Nine of Cups is often about like a wish fulfillment. You know, it's like, whoa, you came, I got you. And then it's like, I don't know if I'm quite ready for that, because I gotta like get all my ducks in a row. And like this Three of Pentacles, like I gotta, like I wanna, like I think we can work together and work this out. I think our collaboration would be really fantastic. Like this is somebody who wants to do this with you, but you're gonna have to come together as two healthy wholes, you know what I mean? And wholes, WH, two happy whole individuals. And maybe you got a little caught up and a little things moved at a scary pace, and if they pull back, it could be like, whoa, what happened? What, you know, nervousness. So Two of Pentacles is telling me that there is a desire in this person to figure out how to make it work. And the Three of Pentacles, the two of these together, that's what I'm getting, that this person wants to figure out a way to make it work. And they want to be able to come into this like Nine of Cups with like everything right. Like they might be kind of a perfectionist. And it's not that you're not perfect. You really are, like a dream come true to them. But they have high standards for themselves, and they want to make sure they can show up in their best possible way too. So don't take it too personally, is the feeling that I'm getting for you. All right? That's that. Take care of yourself. That's a big one here. All right. Hello. 7, I believe. Time After Time, Cyndi Lauper with the orange, tangerine, quartz. I just had this really random message, and I was like, what? And then I wasn't going to mention it. And then I was like, oh, the song is Time After Time. And I wasn't even sitting here. I had gone to use the bathroom. And the message is that even a broken clock is right twice a day. So that might mean something to you, but I have a feeling it has to do with this reading. And I wouldn't have said anything if I didn't catch that this is a time thing. The psychic mind works in mysterious ways. All right, so your animal spirit under the card, under the song, was dragon, which is, of course, the spirit element in the animal spirit deck. And soil was the card that you got, and that has come up once in one of the other readings. These Mystic Misfits cards, I'm getting one right before each little reading because I wanted to be able, the cards to be able to reappear, because they're a small deck. Soil being about rebirth, like decay and regeneration, and like, you know how like soil, the more like composted and all the nutrients that sort of like die into it, essentially, like actually regenerate into like new life. And so I feel like that is relevant here in this reading, and we'll get to it. But dragon energy. I believe this book talks about, I know it talks about like inner balance and stuff like that, but I'm gonna give you my own dragon feelings, because I have a lot of dragon feelings, and I'm going to get the ones for this reading intuitively. I feel, it feels too easy to say, like there's a timelessness involved in this connection, the connection in question. Like basically this reading is about love energy around you recently, now, or soon. So all sort of like the energy that's right around you. It could be past, present, future, but real close to now. And this is an ancient connection, and I believe it, if you believe in these sorts of things, I believe it transcends realms. So I think there's a timelessness about it, and at the same time an ancientness. Like I think it's always existed. I think it's heavy. This is a heavy connection that you are either in or thinking about or about to encounter. For me, the dragon is also a symbol of, like, on one hand, like protection of the heart is something that it has been there for me in my life as a protection of the heart, and like really also just one of those first ties to ideas of I want to say past lives, but like one of the first creatures or whatever that I symbolically attached to the sort of ancient, timeless qualities of our spirit. Does that make sense? Dragon is a protector, and yet dragon is feared by some and many. Dragon is seen as very powerful. This particular connection is very deep, very old, and very protective of you. Very honorable. It will probably, there's something about this feeling honorable. And I just get the feeling, and this goes back to the little random message that I got about a broken clock being right twice a day. I just feel like there's a security and a stability in this connection that even at times and lifetimes where it maybe did not come into union or whatever, it was never far from your heart. Like your souls, the two of you, your souls have to find fertile ground to grow from each time you reconnect. this is heavy, and this is getting into stuff that people may or may not believe. It's not that I'm an expert on these things, but it's certainly, I certainly feel every bit of what I'm saying to you right now. So let me get 3 cards on the energy of this person, the energy of this person and this connection, so we can understand better kind of the love energy around you. King of Swords. Queen of Swords. Well, there you go right there. Swords and dragons and the king and the queen. What? I might need to take a break. What? Sorry. Oh my God. I mean, you don't know how much I was thinking about swords. I just didn't even say it. That's just crazy. Royals, court cards, swords. I'm sorry. Let me get it together for this last card. Oh, I just got chills thinking about this song, Page of Cups. That's wild. You know what lyric I was thinking? The song was playing in my head, and I was thinking of a specific lyric when Page of Cups came up, and it was, clock ticks and I think of you. So, whew, I'm just tripping right now because I don't know. King and Queen of Swords with the dragon. Are you kidding me? You're like medieval times up here. All right. You know, I can't even get my own thoughts straight right now because enough to speak, because I'm just blown away by this connection. This connection. I got to put the cards together. They belong together. You belong together. Page of Cups. Oh yeah. So what I was just saying about the clock ticks and I think of you. Yeah. Page of Cups is a romantic message. And you know, if this is someone that you have known before, they're thinking of you and gonna reach out. If this is someone that you have recently been involved with, I feel that is much the same idea. If this is someone that you haven't met yet in this lifetime, I say in this lifetime because you will probably feel this when you reconnect. And I say reconnect because I mean you two are meant to be at each other's sides. I mean, it's just... So this message of reconnection or romance, I mean, if you haven't met yet, it's hard to say how this will happen for you. It'll depend on your situation. It could be a social media message. It could be a dating app message. It could be someone who sees you at the coffee shop every day and Page of Cups and just is taken with you and just feels something and is going to say something sweet to you. Anyway, there's a sweet message coming back from this person. And it seems to me like for some people who will find this, there is a regenerative quality, something that you thought maybe this was over, but it's not. And from this soil will grow something bigger and stronger. Okay, big and strong like this dragon. Honestly, is gentle, but ferocious, this dragon means no harm, but is powerful enough to inflict harm if necessary, you know? And I just feel like the nature of this connection is that it is definitely old and powerful. Okay. That, again, these are so quick that they almost feel incomplete to me because I want to go on and on, but I think this is enough for you right now. You've got like this, I want to know who this is. Like, I'm like, what? I can't even believe this synchronicity right here. King and Queen of Swords with the dragon. I mean, okay, so, well, King and Queen energy in the swords is definitely like, I'm getting like a lot of wittiness between you, really like excellent, clear, and powerful communication. But it's just like I said, like all that went out the window because it's just like such a beautiful counterpart energy, and the craziness of swords with the dragon just kind of tripped me out, and the king and the queen, whatever. You get it, you get it. Oh wow, yeah. All right, on to the next. Did it start? Yeah. Okay. I believe this is the 8th reading. I got a feeling that it's time to let go. I believe that's Circles from Post Malone. Your animal spirit card under the song is Crow. And I just freshly pulled this Traveler Mystic Misfits card for you. I'm doing those as we go in case cards want to reappear. It's a small deck. And I have a lot of readings on the table today. Got a feeling that it's time to let go. I put aragonite here for the very reason that that is an excellent moving on crystal. If you find yourself in a space where you're trying to move forward and let release painful past, like aragonite is a wonderful crystal to work with. I keep them around. I have them all over the place. I love these. Love them. And the crow is this watchful, clear-seeing, magic-believing energy. And the traveler here is about seeing between the realms as well. Like she's got this third eye gem. I don't know what those are. Lots of eyes on this face. Anyway, traveler being here about really just like communication between earth and spirit, you know, and that's crow as well. Honestly, that crow is a messenger between the spirit realm and earth as well. So there's definitely a guided feeling here. There's a guided energy in the connection that we're looking at. So yeah, like this reading, we're looking at love energy around you now, like around you, meaning like real recent, past, now, or soon, very soon. So this is love energy that is around you, and I'm seeing this connection as one that asks you to see a lot between the lines, see a lot between what happens and what is said and what is felt and what is real and what is intuition and what is just all of these questions and all of these clarity seeking that I sense comes from this connection. I'm going to get 3 cards to look better at the person, the other person involved in this connection. Okay. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I was about to say, like, the song Circles is about kind of like, we keep doing this, you know what I mean? And Seven of Swords is already giving me a feeling of, you know, trouble in paradise, you know what I mean? Like Seven of Swords often indicates like dishonesty and, you know, just someone being shady, and it may be you find yourself in a position with this person where you have to like kind of like discern the truth from what you don't really just trust them, is what I'm getting. I feel like you don't trust this person 100%. Five of Cups. Yeah, that's loss and pain. That's a heavy-hearted feeling, you know. That's not feeling good at all. All right, one more for this. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is that, you know, mind prison that we can put ourselves in, you know. Eight of Swords is confusion and not knowing what to do, being tired of it. And I think the vibe I'm getting from this energy around you right now, this person, is that there's loss and sorrow and pain, and there's a distrusting feeling. I sense it could go either way. It could be you don't trust them or they don't trust you, but there's some distrust and there's some pain, and there's a strong chance that like you've let go of each other. But even more than that, I feel like, just related to this song, it's a recurring thing. There's a real kind of push and pull with this person, that you just run in these circles and you keep going back, and nothing is changing. And there's just this stuckness, you know, this stuck feeling. And in order to be able to let go and move forward, and if it's meant to be, maybe you can come back around healthy together. But in this energy of letting go, there is a real call in the connection between you, for one or both of you or both of you, to just really look in between and just be watchful of the ways that this is affecting you. And if it's leaving you feeling all of this, if it's making you feel like someone's lying to you, if it's making you feel like pain and unloved, unwanted, and if it's making you feel confused and trapped, these are not good feelings. And those are absolutely indicators for something that you would want to let go. And it's hard. It can be very hard to let go. And that's when you just have to look, you just have to try to like just really be still and focus, maybe meditate, get out of your element. Like the crow tells me right now that you can even like get away, leave town, go do something. Like, just, you almost have to remove yourself from this stuck energy that you two have going on, to be able to look at it and see it. And this is, I guess this is just a Crow and I are very close, and Crow is telling me like it might not be a bad idea for you to, you know, skip town for a couple days. Like, just the change in perspective would probably be good for you. And make sure to speak with your good friends that you know have your back. And if you've been doing this for a while, sometimes your friends don't want to hear it anymore. They're kind of like, oh my God, you guys, like, go round and round. But like, I feel a sense of you know, this relationship calling both of you to step outside of it and look in and kind of get to the heart of what you're doing and whether or not you want to be doing that. And if it's hard to let go, which it feels like it would be here a lot, like very, very hard, like devil energy hard, you just just be patient with yourself and be resourceful and take the initiatives. Crow is magic, and it's just like take that initiative to like help yourself, and spirit will guide you and help you along the way. I promise. Okay. Sorry, that one was a bit of a downer. I knew that was an odd that was at play here. But anyway, I think you're going to be okay, though, is the good news. I think you will move forward. And just remember to invest in your time, love, and energy in things that return to you something worthwhile and something that feels good. Okay. Hi to the 9th group. The 9th group. The Let's Stay Together by Al Green with the howlite. Your spirit animal showing up for the connection around you right now is butterfly, which is always so obvious because everybody knows by now that's transformation energy. That's something beautiful that has come from a painful event, at the very least. And then Rose was the Mystic Misfits oracle that I just pulled for you. I've been doing those just before each reading because I want to give the cards a chance to reappear. That only happened once in all of today's 9 readings, but it's a small deck. And you know, I had a little feeling when the rose came up for you. I had like an eye roll feeling, to be honest, because I was like, oh, let's stay together. And here's the rose. And I couldn't help but think about like the final rose, even though I know, you know, the rose symbolically actually is about like a thing of beauty, could also have thorns and cut you. Like there's sort of like a boundary around this beautiful thing. But you know, there's a reason why I'm just simply like thinking about all the other things about the rose. And I think about just the perfection, you know what I mean? Like the rose is like the symbol of love, and rose is like, you know, the rose says I love you. And like, it's just like this, that's the energy I'm getting, even though I realize that symbolically there I'm supposed to talk about like thorns, but that's just not what I'm getting. I'm getting love, gross love. Makes me want to throw up. And then, so yeah, Let's Stay Together, Al Green. I mean, it's groovy, it's sweet. That's like a wedding song. This one is big. This one is this is a committed energy of this connection that maybe wasn't always so easy. Seems like you're on the other side. All right, I'm going to use these cards to find out a little bit more about the other person in this connection. This is a connection. This is a romantic love energy that is near you, around you. Recent, past, now, or real soon. Okay, it's energy that is around you. It could be past, it could be now, it could be next. But either way, it looks nice so far. Let's see what the tarot has to say about this person. Six of Wands. Someone values you. Someone sings your praises and thinks you are just... Someone kind of wants to bow at your feet, is the feeling that I just got. This person, what else? The Hanged Man. This person is seeing things differently now. Oh goodness. No, I'm not. You know, I know you wondered if I was going to take it, but I said no. If it wants to come out, I'll give it another chance. I'll keep going. Go for a minute. I'll get one more. This butterfly, this howlite, this Al Green, this rose. Who's this person? What's their deal? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, this person sees you as like the final rose. This person sees you as the winner. This person sees you as worth everything, you know? Like, it's just high praises, you know? There's just this person, yeah, like I said, like I get this bowing at your feet kind of vibe. And then like I said, this Hanged Man, I don't know that they always were there. I don't believe they were always in this energy. They may have been a caterpillar before, and now you guys are butterflies. But I think that now this person has a new POV. They're seeing it all now. They're like, yo, I've been hanging out upside down, stewing in my juices, thinking about it, and I have come to the conclusion that you are the one. You get the rose. I want you. Let's stay together. And then the Knight of Pentacles is basically, I think this is that slow night, but maybe this has taken a while. Maybe this person doesn't move real quick. Maybe this person going into like cocoon energy for them was perfectly normal and to be expected. And like some people are a little more patient than others. And this strikes me as someone who's kind of patient. And maybe you guys have even known each other a long time. But like they are seeing things differently, and they kind of want to put a ring on it, is the feeling that I just got. And then the Knight of Pentacles just is speaking to me about a willingness to work toward this connection and being you know, practical, and but also like compromising. There's a compromise feeling here. They're willing to do, maybe now they're willing to do things they may not have been so willing to do before this period of figuring it out. Okay, that's what I got. Looks good. You have to send me an invitation. All right, I'm gonna go, and this has been really fun. And the ninth reading here was really beautiful, and I want to say lucky you. Okay, have a good one.